Mating variable, falcherash, agus hashin the Ionnsaich òran. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back, and today we're going to learn a song. This is actually a portabile or mouth music, but it's sort of weird for one of them in that it actually has verses. So there's a chorus and two verses. It's all the same tune though. So this is J ni me. What will I do? So I'll sing it all through once, and then we'll start reading the words, translating the words, singing it line by line. Here we go. Jenny me macham and chach haro machrach. Jenny me macham and chach be a valley. Jenny me macham and chach hungaro yorsama. Jenny me macham and chach sahay me vernaja. Hook me arch of or and uga fears and the hall of hicks and hushing her a strip nach thar but that. Hook me arch of or and uga fears and the hall of hicks and hushing her a strip nach thar but that. Jenny me macham and chach haro machrach. Jenny me macham and chach me a valley. Jenny me macham and chach hungaro yorsama. Jenny me macham and chach sahay me vernaja. Hook me on the fellows, a hun hadur me as a hush and hush yet rebellum, next again hen of garlic. Hook me on the fellows, a hun hadur me as a hush and hush yet rebellum, next again hen of garlic. Janie me macham and jack for a crack. Janie me macham and jack for me a valley. Janie me macham and jack a hunger horse a ma. Janie me macham and jack a high me for a hodge. So we'll start with the chorus, which is 8 lines that don't repeat. As I said, it's a bit unusual for mouth music to have this many words in it. So, Janie me chaill min chach. Janie me chaill mi an chach. Chaill min chach, hurrah mochrach. Janie me chaill min chach. An chach hug me a valley. So we'll stop here and translate. The first line, and this line pops up so many times in the song, but the first line actually has 2 different tenses in it, and this sort of threw me at first in working out what it meant, because I just, thought they must be the same tense. So I thought it would be, what will I do if I lose the horse? But chaill is the past tense. So Janie me, what will I do? Chaill if I've lost the horse. Then chaill min chach if I've lost the horse. Hurrah mochrach. Oh dear, insert expletive of choice here. Janie me chaill min chach again. An chach hook me a valley. The horse that put me to Bali. Now, this is obviously a place, and I don't know where it is, but I'm in Australia, and therefore I choose to imagine that this is the Bali in Indonesia. I'm very certain it's not, but let's just pretend. Janie me chaill min chach. A chion gura a hjorsa ma. Janie me chaill min chach. Snach I me fair nahacha. So we've got Janie me chaill min chach again. A chion gura a hjorsa ma. A chion or vachion is like in English you would say since. So vachion coig bliana for the last 5 years. So in this case, vachion since gura a hjorsa ma. Gura, that was, a hjorsa, its sort, ma, good. So it was a good horse, basically. Janie me chaill min chach. Snach I me fair. Snach I, future tense of get. So I won't get fair, one. You might be used to seeing this word as man it is just one referring back to a masculine noun. So, ach and Ionnsaich, it's a masculine horse. Not a masculine horse, it's a gelding, maybe, I don't know. Nahaja, in its place. I won't get one in its place. So basically, it is disastrous for whoever's writing this song if the horse has been lost. So we'll sing that. Oh no we won't. We'll look at the rhyme scheme because there is one. Because there's so many words, which is unusual for a mouth music. So we have ach, krach, ach again, which is almost cheating, and ach for a third time. But that's the normal pattern you're expecting to see. And in the second half we've got ach, ma, ach, and I'm fairly certain it's nach that's going back here. And then at the end of each verse we've got valley and haja, so both long R's at the end. Short ach for the internal rhyme scheme and A for the one that's going between the verse segments. So we'll sing that line by line. Jenny me machal menjach, Jenny me machal menjach, machal menjach oro machrach, machal menjach oro machrach. Jenny me machal menjach, Jenny me machal menjach, Anjach hook me a valley, Anjach hook me a valley. So we'll sing that section all the way through. Jenny me machal menjach oro machrach, Jenny me machal menjach, Anjach hook me a valley, Jenny me machal menjach yungaro a yortama, Jenny me machal menjach slachai mi ver na hacha. You know what I did? I sang it all the way through there. But the second half is the same tune as the first half. So you've got one. In fact, that same tune is what we have for the whole thing. So there you go. We've done the chorus. Let's move on to the first verse. Now, personal opinion. I think that this verse is being narrated from the point of view of the horse. You can make up your own minds, but hug me raarste voorijn u. Hug me raarste voorijn u. Geveer son de holliger. That's quite a long word, so I'll say it again. De holliger. Watch out for that and the r. Than horshihu reconnaissance. Sound horshihu reconnaissance. Nach tor òran buntate. Nach tor òran buntate. So we've got Voran, Hollachig, Conastram, Torrigan. And then we've got the long Buntate that rhymes with Valley and Archer in the chorus. So, hug me raarste voorijn u. So I took you to Arste voorijn. I think that could go either way. That could be the human talking to the horse here. But geveer son de holliger. Geveer is truly. Son is two words on the cause. So, in order to, because son de holliger. You're pleasing. You might know spolem. It's the same word. So, tol is the noun. Is tolem, it's pleasing to me. And then a tolacher is the verbal noun. So here we've got, you could be hami atolachig. That doesn't make sense because you need the object, so it would be hami gad holachig. I'm at your pleasing. Here it's on the holachig for your pleasing. So, but in order to please you. Saun ha shihu brikonas ram. So, ha shich started. Ha shich you started. Ri konas with an argument. Ram with me. And the sound is just basically there to give you an extra syllable. It doesn't do anything in this sentence. Nach torigan puntada. You wouldn't give me potatoes. This is why I think it's the horse talking. So, we'll sing that one through. It's just the same tune again, and you sing that twice. Ook me hart of war I nu go feres on the holige sen hoshigure kanastam nach tore pontate. Ook me hart of war I nu go feres on the holige sen hoshigure kanastam nach tore pontate. And the third verse. Hug me hunna fele. Sorry, the second verse. Hug me hunna fele. Sahan. Chadur mi eestiach orst. Chadur mi eestiach orst. San ha shichiet. Rebel them. Sound harshig het rebelrum. Nach tuggen heen, ach galig. Nach tuggen heen, ach galig. So we've got fele, eestjach, bele, heen, and then a long a in Gaelic. So this is the same structure we've already had. Hug me rash devor, I know. So here we've got hug me hun na fele. What's the fele? The fele is the festival or the fair, or let's say what's the fair where you also are buying and selling animals. I'm sure there's a word for that in English. And then ahon. Doesn't really translate. You could say, oh dear, oh woe is me, that sort of thing. No, machrach is more like, oh woe is me. This is, yeah, ahon, oh dear. Chadur mi eestjach. Chadur, I did not get. Eestjach is a hearing. Orst, on you. So I'm most used to the phrase eestjach, of course, hami ag eestjach, I'm listening, but as a noun, a concept thing, I'm used to that as being confession. Trying to piece together what's happened in the context of a mouth music is tricky at the best of times. So, one of two things is being implied here. As far as I can tell, you might have another idea. The first is that he's just lost track of the horse and he's listening around to try and hear where the horse is. The second option is that someone has probably stolen the horse and he's trying to get the authorities involved in finding the horse. Maybe there's I think hearing, oh, maybe that's a trial. So maybe this issue has gone to trial and he's trying to contest that this other person has stolen the horse. The problem with this, as we find out in the next line, San harshig het rebellerem. And we've got San harshig, person, something, with me. So they started with English with me. Es nach teugen heen. I myself would not understand. Ach Gaelic, except Gaelic. So this is problematic. Can't interact with the authorities to track down the lost horse because he doesn't speak English. Only Gaelic, the human narrator of this song. Presumably also the horse narrator of the song doesn't speak English, but the horse narrator seems to speak Gaelic, so I wouldn't rule it out. There's many things that could be said about the political situation that resulted in a guy losing a horse and not being able to track it down with the authorities because he couldn't speak the correct language in Scotland. But we're running out of time, so we will just sing this verse. Hug me chun na féile sa chun chaúr mi éisteachchur Jan háte getri belarm nach tagan hénach galig. Hug me chun na féile sa chun chaúr mi éisteachchur Jan háte getri belarm nach tagan hénach galig. And I'm now going to sing all the way through the whole song. Jenny me machamenchach oromochrach. Jenny me machamenchach and chach of me a valley. Jenny me machamenchach youngero your sama. Jenny me machamenchach me fair na hadja. Hook me arst of all I knew go fair son the hall. San hashi hurry got us from the compantata. Hug me arst of all I knew go fair son the hall. San hashi hurry got us from the compantata. Jenny me machamenchach oromochrach. Jenny me machamenchach and chach of me a valley. Jenny me machamenchach youngero your sama. Jenny me machamenchach snachai me fair no hadja. Hug me chun na fellows a chun chadur me éisteachchur sa háte getri belarm nach tagan hénach galig. Hug me chun na fellows a chun chadur me éisteachchur sa háte getri belarm nach tagan hénach galig. Jenny me machamenchach oromochrach. Jenny me machamenchach and chach of me a valley. Jenny me machamenchach youngero your sama. Jenny me machamenchach nachai me fair na hadja.